Hello, my name is Thao Uyen and this video is about open source software. So first, take a look at this scenario. Imagine you're working on a project and find yourself needing Photoshop. Suddenly, your free trial expires and you're asked to pay $20 a month. It might not seem like too much to someone, but for a student, that's too costly for a small project. Luckily, there's a better option. Gym, a powerful, free, open-source alternative that provides many the same features as Photoshop without the price tag. So, do you guys ever get into that situation and do the same solution like me? That's what open source software all about. Freedom, collaboration, and without the price tag. So now let's delve deep into the world of open source software, explore its impact, origins, and some real-life examples. Before diving into open source software, let's look at its opposite, closed source software. Have you ever used Microsoft Word or PowerPoint? Did you ever wonder if they are closed or open? Yes, they are definitely closed, meaning the creator maintains control over the source code and users aren't allowed to modify or redistribute the software without permissions. So, what is open source software? It is a software that allows anyone to use, study, change, and share the software freely, typically without cost. The origins of open source software trace back to the early 1980s. Software was initially freely shared among researchers, but by the mid-1980s, software started being recognized as intellectual property, prompting the rise of closed source systems. At that time, a programmer at MIT, Richard Stallman, he became frustrated with the increasing restriction on software use. His tipping point came when he tried to modify a printer driver at his lab. This experience led Stallman to push back against the software model and advocate for software freedom. In 1983, Stallman launched the GNU project. He later founded the Free Software Foundation and created the GNU General Public License. How open source software operates. It works on a collaborative development model. The source code is made available to the public and anyone is free to contribute by adding features, fixing bugs, or improving security. This collaborative nature leads to constant improvement and innovation. For instance, platforms like GitHub host thousands of open source projects where developers from across the world can work together seamlessly. Contributions are reviewed by the maintainers and community members to ensure that they meet the quality standards. Tools like Git enable developers to check changes, manage revisions, and collaborate effectively. Open source software offers numerous benefits. The most significant benefit is the cost-effective. It fosters innovation by allowing developers to build upon existing world. It promotes rapid advancement and new features while creating a sense of shared ownership and collaboration within the company. However, it's not without its challenges. Quality control can be handled since contributions come from developers with variety of skill levels. And moreover, navigating licensing can be tricky as open source license, such as GPL or the MIT license, have specific requirements that must be adhered to, and failure to comply can also lead to legal issues. Open source software development revolves around several key models and frameworks, and one of the most common is the collaborative development model, where developers worldwide contribute to the same project using tools like version control system to manage changes. And another important concept is forking, which allows developers to take the original source code and create their own modified versions of the software. This often results in new projects that cater to different needs or preferences. And the Stallman GNU General Public License remains one of the most influential frameworks to ensure that once software is open source, it stays open. So now let's look at one of the most successful examples of open source software is the Linux operating system. It released by Linus Torvalds in 1991, and Linux has become the backbone of numerous technologies, from servers to smartphone and embedded system. What started as a small project has now grown into a global phenomenon, with contribution thousands of developers worldwide. Until now, Linux is a prime example of how open source collaboration can drive innovation and create software that rival solutions. And that's open source software all about. Thanks for watching.